Uh, Good evening and welcome everybody to the MIC at OTSP event. OTSP is on the same page, and on the same page happens to be an artist book collective that was formed in 2022. Pranjit, who is here, is one of the founders, and I am Sharmila. I am the co-founder of OTSP. And we've had very good three outings so far of exclusively book art shows, Guwahati, Gurgaon, and Bangalore lately. And we've also had the opportunity to release a zine called Lines, which is dedicated to literature on book art. And there has been, a feather in our cap when people said that this is one of a kind show in Bangalore that happened, which is dedicated to book art. And to take this further and build a strong fraternity of book artists from the country and abroad, we are trying to, do these sessions where expert and book artists share their experiences of being with books for a long time, creating books, living it, and sharing their experiences of material exploration or just how to compose a book and what are all the things that can actually inspire you to make a book. It's unbelievable that even the smallest of things can inspire somebody to make a big book, and that's like the inspiration can come from poetry, from an incident or an event and stuff. So this important genre of art is still in its nascent stage in India, and we as a collective are trying to bring it to the foray and reach it out to one and all so that everybody can enjoy these books created by artists. And to know more about what artist books are, and we also have recorded panel discussions that are usually a part of our inaugural events in these shows. All that is in our website, which is on the same page.co.in. Please do feel free to visit and then access any information that you might require about book art that's lodged there. And coming to today's program, Dr. Rajkumar Mazinder has been with us for the last 3 years, guiding and mentoring us as a collective. He is, he's a master networker also. So
Thank you so
his
much.
network is like far and wide, almost from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, I should say,
Yeah.
that he brings into the group, and the expertise and the long association with book art that he brings. It is so valuable. It's so valuable. So most of you might have read his the long write up about his achievements in the book art genre. I'll just quote a couple of them so that the rest of it you can make out while he is doing his presentation. He has been inspired by books right from his very early days in Shantiniketan and also MS Baroda University, where he started to illustrate children's books, which was published by the uh, graphics department during the Nandan Mela events and all that. Also, along with book art by Bhupen Kakkar and Devnath Bose and such stalwarts. And when he was also doing the fellowship, Vikram Sarabhai Fine Arts Fellowship, he published another collection of lino prints and poetry based book called Parama Prakriti, and by Rabindra Sarkar. The actual poetry was by that, and he did the illustrations for that, and verses on love trees, and a lot of things like the tribute that was to Nilmani Pookan's poetry. So these are his very acclaimed books. And in Shilpakala Otihya Oru Adhunikota is his book that he has written on art, and he's teaching in the Department of Visual Arts, Silchar in Assam, and I mean, over to you, sir. You can take it from here and share your life stories, and we're eager to have you on board. So, welcome, sir.
Namaskar. I'm Dr. Rajkumar Mazinder, born 1965 in Guwahati, Assam. Then I studied in Kala Bhavan Santiniketan for my bachelor's in 1985 to 1990. Then I studied in MS University Baroda for my master's in printmaking. So I have put the title uh, uh, about an on book art. So I read something on my walks. Since I was a student in Santiniketan and Baroda of Fine Arts, my thinking has been deeply concerned and aware about transient socio-political scenario of my native land, Assam. I saw beginning of turmoil, early 80s, but in later period it became mixed up and violent consequences, creating lots of anger, suspect killing, intolerance among inhabitants consist of various ethnic communities of this region. Everything became changed. Lakhs of people died. Women and children were mostly harassed, suffered in this 6 years long agitation. And the entire human values of sensibilities of gender mass have gone downfall and contrary slowly various religious and linguistic ethnic communities were disintegrated from each other and make revolt for their own sovereign. I think whole ruling missionary system, including bureaucrats and middle class community and political party are a main culprit in this matter. And also so-called fear of losing identity of existence of the section of our people can be said as equally responsible in these circumstances, which has been used as a trump card by political parties for their personal gains. Now I am sharing my presentation. Uh, I have given the title Engaging Book Art, Text, Context, and Narratives. Uh, uh, why I put text? Actually, art is as there is a says that art is text. We can see it, we can touch it. So it's not imitation or not idea concept like this. It is text. So context for me, context is important thing because context where I am live, where I have work, that thing is for me is very important. And the narratives, and I don't want to confine me painting, graphics, drawing like this. I'm everything together. And I want to live with my friends, with my colleagues, and with my surroundings, and whole thing. I think in book art I can experiment or I can show these things in my book art. Uh, wait. Uh, this is the concept note. Deep concern about the transient political scenario of my native land Assam are essence of the world. The beginning of the turmoil during 80s I have already discussed. This is my first published book, actually, Parama Prakriti, which is a travelogue written by Rabindra Sarkar. On the basis of this travelogue poem, I have did these works. It's about the parabolical Goa, representing parabolical Goa, actually. And the poet is went there for a tour and write this poem. This is a few images of that Parama Prakriti poem. This is a installation work where I used text about one of my poet friend, has went to Japan. Actually, he wrote a poem there, and at that he went to Hiroshima and wrote a poem on that against war, like this. He wrote a poem. And that poem I have used in this installation, and some photograph. All are a native tradition, and some that killings like this. Everything I have uh, shows here.
Sorry to butt in.
Yeah,
Actually, I just missed telling that there will be a 10 to 15 minute interactive session at the end
yeah,
of the presentation.
yeah.
So any questions you can ask Rajkumar sir at that point, or if you have questions in between, you can keep writing in the chat box. We will address that in the session when we have the interaction. Thank you.
This one, the end of the imagination. This one, verses on love trees. It's a Assamese and English translation of the poems. It is eminent Assamese poet Ajit Burwa's poem. I did this book. It's a printed book actually in sealskin. There was a studio of Ajit Sil, eminent printmaker in Guwahati. So in 2000, I had did this book in his studio, and one of his student, presently teacher, Lohit Rajwangshi, he helped me in the printing of in sealskin medium. Uh, this is the illustration. I put it together and shows in Bharat Bhavan Bainalay. This is the print of that book. This is I have actually, the book is with me actually. This is the book. And I have read one of his poems. He already died actually. I have, this is handwriting and in handwriting. His Ajit Burwa's poem, Miranda. It would be wrong to say that only the white tiger can spread scent from afar. The rose also can. Red, blue, rosy, beautiful roses all can too. And peace, the pure white rose, the self-denier. But I smell the fragrance of the Mirandi rose, dark red and black, like the red lips of a dark girl. The aroma of nicotine in it of the Mirandi too. The first rose plant that I planted with such passion, and or something else. So it's going on like this. This is one of the book I have done in 2001. One of our friend Rasmi Mala, presently in Baroda, and his husband Chinan. They did a workshop in Guwahati of bookmaking, artist book. So at that time I did this book actually, and my concept is it's a kinmo. It's a Khasi word actually. Meaning is rooted in stone. Uh, and so this is the original book. This is the original book, and I have put this bamboo some put there. This one I did a digital print during 2005 actually. It's a digital poster. There is a exhibition in Japan by Open Circle. It's a Tushar Jog, Sarmila Saman, and Archana Handes. It's a so I collaborated with them. I also send as they request me to do something on Mumbai, Bombay. So I send this work and this work exhibited there. It's one Hiroshima that atom bomb images. The cloud formation is this one is photographed by Hunsi Lal. It's during a Bombay serial bomb blast in 93. This work is I have collaborated with a famous eminent Assamese poet Nilmoni Fukon, and it's Srinaketan handmade paper. On that I used that tissue paper, and also I used the poet handwriting in the tracing on the gateway paper. Then I have xeroxing the that transparent this, stencil paper, and uh, and uh, and this one both English and Assamese both. Yeah. So I have read one of his poem in English for your sake. Uh, it's a Nilmoni Fukon's poem. For in the pockets of trousers, ferry along a pair of forbidden hands in my bosom, a bullet red in flight, for all around there pervades the dreadful sound of silence and peace. Don't ask me how I am. Down the Kolong is a river of Nagaon district, Assam. Down the Kolong comes floating a headless girl. For my corpse was lying for 42 hours on the pavements of Guwahati. For I am open-eyed still. My dead too has its eyes open. For in ditches, puddles, river, lakes, fish in the souls, wicks about. Hey, ambling horsemen of ruin. This is Nilman Fukan poem. He died 2 years back. This is Nilmani Fukan, and this is Hare Deka, eminent poet. This is first preview in 2006 before it went to Chichakala Parishad. We have a show in probably in June. It's probably in February. I had displayed in that our in Chanmari there is a art gallery called Art Song. There I displayed there. This one again same work has displayed in National Art Exhibition in Bhopal. Same work. This one in Bangalore, this one the display is like this, and 2006 at the Karnataka Chitrakala Parishad. This one. Now each Isuparakal sir inaugurates our show, and all our artists friends are there. This one also same. I have put some glasses here, and there is a text on. I have collaborated with poetry of Nilmoni Fukon's, and also this wooden stand made by one place called Lanka. They made this traditional wooden stand maker. So I did I have write about them actually. 2009, I have joined in Assam University Silchar, and that time we have a fine arts fair there. And in that fair, I have did this installation work where I have used in the gloves. I have written the design of which usually girl made in her hand that my student has these decorative drawings in the glasses. So I put some glasses here also, reflective glasses there. It's a fishing net actually. In this work also, I have used a lot of takes here. This is a folding bed is there, my laptop and sketchbook, everything is there. It's like a artist home kind of thing. And I put this Shillong, there is a charts that installation I have did. So Ing Basa means it's a transient home. So in 2011, I did this work. A lot of writing is there also in that. In 2013, I have did participate in a multimedia installation work. That time, actually, from 2010 onwards, I have start my PhD work, and I have no time to do painting and or the printmaking work. So I think to, and before that, I did a series on Mahatma Gandhi in the context of our state, Assam, and that a kind of phobia, that fear kind of thing. A lot of bad thing happening in last since 1980. So that thing, that phobia stayed in my mind. So I put a slate and there, taking a slate that I write Assami. So I erase the I. That's why it reflect Assam. So then my bald headed, I cut my hair. This one, it's like also Irom Sorbila who have protest against the APSA. There is a law, APSA. So that I imitate that Irom Sorbila. And there is a text, I, a Homo sapien, an artist, a Mahatma. So this is the caption there. And it's a flags kind of thing. I did this installation 3 days, daily, uh, 7, 8 hours. It's in Molali, Kolkata. This is the text. In 2008, from our Guwahati Artists Guild, we have organized one collaborative workshop of poet and artist, painters like this, visual artists. So one of my friend, poet, and Kamaluddin Ahmed, so I collaborated with him and did this wall hanging. Later on, he used this image as his first poetry book cover. These works I have done in Nirupama papermaking studio, which reflect also some images of Assam toil. Here I want to read something. I think my images perhaps are coming from day-to-day experience, perhaps affected since long with those recent decadence, downward human values of our society. At present, I don't want to talk about richness, glorification, rather speaks in specific and real sense as Assam toil, Assam boil. And these images I have already used in my work, and this thing I have experimented in paper making also. this work. Also, some of my son's photo is uh, used here. This also the rhino symbol of Assam I have photographed. This work I had done in 2017 in a refresher course. I did this. First I go to the market. I bought a ready-made savior, ready-made that shovel, which in Simla people use for cutting or the stone that ice during the winter season. So I bring it and put it salt on pasted salt and written as Rakshak, which means savior. And also this is a painted image on a blue background. I painted here also. I think I'm inspired by that Joseph Kossuth conceptual artwork, that one. This one also I have used my photograph is my tied with a measuring tape in my face. I did this kind of self-performative photographs and printed it in Xerox machine like this. Self as praxis. And this is a basin, and this red thread is actually which in Assam the towel made of this red thread. So this one I have used here. This one is my book actually. 2000, I have completed my PhD in 2015. Then I went to my teacher, Nilmoni Fukonn. Then he asked me, next, what is your plan? I'm thinking, then I said that I want to publish my book, PhD work. And then he told me that don't do it. You first publish your SMS writing. You have writing since 1990. You are writing, so you publish your SMS writing because that thing is very important. So and then, sir, I have to collect all the writing. Then one of my friend Kusal Doctor helped me. In 2 years, we have collected all article and selected 25 article and published this book actually. This is that book, 2017, we have published this book. And Nilmoni Fukonn has given he has actually in 2009 he has given a write-up for me actually. That thing I published along with this book. It's on it's a collected articles on article on art and culture of Assam since medieval to contemporary times. During COVID, first I did this work. This is my during COVID. It's a before that there is a indigo dye workshop in Guwahati Artist Guild. Then I have one sketchbook I bought from one of my friend in Mumbai probably. It's a sketchbook of Pune handmade. And in that workshop, I put drip it into the that indigo dye. So whole sketch drip the whole sketchbook. So inside pages are somewhere the color is there, somewhere is the white paper, white is there. So I use this white and blue combination and put some colors and that red colors. Then did this work. I have with me this book. This is that. This is that book. Uh, same page, same page is coming. This is my second book. I have put this title Hridoyor Nilmoni to me. Nilmoni means Nilmoni Fukan, actually. Nilmoni of hearts, actually, is very near to me, actually, very close to heart, actually. So I did this, and I also here also one of the Assamese is very forestman of India, Jadhav Payeng images there. And this is Nilmoni Fukan. And this is another sketchbook. It is not completed. Last one. And this is the header Nilmoni. This one. This one. And this sketchbook I purchased from Anupam Studio, made by Anupam. Very interesting sketchbook. This one, probably, so I have exhibited in Bangalore, so our Chitrakala Parishad show. It's a 110 house foods at festival and ritual in Assam, artist book 2023. And this book I had went to Kaziranga. There is a eco park there. There I have studied there, and the herbs and there. So I studied there, made photographs. Then I did this drawing, and all scientific name and English name, also Assamese name. I put it in this book. This there. And this sketchbook I have purchased from El Rhino paper. There is a man, actually he's an engineer. He made a paper making unit in a village called Soigaon. And the paper making indigenous paper making of elephant dung. So I purchased that paper and made this work. This is Drain's words or Bhasan Lipi. Silchar, there is a devastating flood in 2022. And one of my friend, Tamojit Saha, he is a journalist and poet. He wrote a poem. I read his poem actually to make it. His name is it's a Bengali Bhashan Lipi Silchar 2022 Tomojit Saha. নদীবান ভেঙে যায় প্রতিটি বন্যায় মানুষ ডুবে মানুষ ভাসে তবু দেখা যায় অন্যায় অনুগত মন ভাঙে না না সহ্যর বান শহর খরস্রোতা নদী হলো মসন্দের তুতে না বাঁধ. This is the actual book. Yeah, I have put the English translation of the poem. The poem, embarkment collapse in every flood. People sing, people float. Still they accept injustice. So, and this is a handmade paper, and the color I have used is a indigo color. It's a traditional method of indigo painting and our manuscript painting. That color and that technique I have used and make this blue color. So you can see the richness of the color. So indigo color, which I have learned the technique in a workshop in Nagaon. Actually, that I have put experimented in this book. This is the it's a cover page. This is the display. This is a single page work. This is a nostalgia of my 93 in Calcutta. I'd seen a drama in Calcutta Academy of Fine Arts, and that using chairs. And that thing remained in my mind. So I did this after coming. That time I have did this work actually on black paper. I did this work, and after that I for the that our Gurugram show I have did these changes little bit. That's it. It's a 2024. This is a tribute to Palestine, actually. One of our eminent art historian, Amit Mukhopadhyay, has given me a concept of doing some work on as print or that artist book like this. You can do some work. Then I did this work on Palestine. I reading a lot of poetry, then the seeing the history and store writings. Then I did this work, and this is a print actually, woodcut print. Then after that, I did uh, um, this artist book, which is concertina, and that thing is there, and concertina book there. Here I have I put Arabic text of Muhammad Dari's poem, also English, and I translated some English version to Assamese also, and also I in the back side of the pages uh, I has given the how the map of Palestine has shrinking from pa past to present state. That I also showed here. This one, Muhammad Dar is one of the eminent poet of Palestine. This one, I reference acknowledgement there. Uh, This one is single page work, yeah, which I displayed in Karnataka Chitrakala Parishad, titled Conflict Within. And the histories, the that Dada Ami Baste Chai, it's a famous line of Meghada Katara, one of the film by Ritik Ghatak. And I have I have translated and the reverse I put it reverse, and also tree monkey of Gandhi there, and also one leaf I pasted here. The shadow, the red color. This one, last year I have visited Ajanta caves. After 1985, I visited there when I was in Santiniketan, Kalawan Santiniketan, in my first year days. And after so many years, I visited there. And I started doing a artist book here. And I put some seeds and the leaves here and make some drawing of Ajanta, that relief kind of work. And this is the sculpture of Buddha making I did this drawing. It's not in the process, it's not completed. So these are my works. Thank you.
That has been so inspiring, sir. And would you like to show some of your books that you have done
Yeah, yeah,
right from
yeah.
your studio?
Uh, this one the first book, Parama Prakriti. Huh? This one the first book. One of my friend has written something on this book. In a simultaneously of time, the poet and the artist explore the lyrical images of a parabolical Goa. A torrent of fossil faces passes through the slit of time and then evaporates. A child sucks the universal oranges of his mother's love. The sound of the sea bell ejaculates salinity of a Guanese song. People from chaotic and irregular regions of this gigantic art flood, the roaring source of a cultural force once edged with fluted waves. The stars slippery and sinewy as a fish sink into the tilting voice of a fisherman night. People sitting around the cone of the daylight sip at the meat of a devouring monster. The cycle, a colored civilization, make deep incision in the cortex of time. So it's acknowledgement to, it's writing by Ranjit Rajbongsi, one of my friends. He wrote these words.
Wonderful words.
Uh, this is the second book. This is the, in Assamese, its name is Gos Premor Poddo, Verses on Love Trees, composition, translation, and calligraphy by eminent poet Ajit Barua, art by Rajkumar Mazinder. So this is the poem book, and this is the print. It's a sealskin print, like this. So this is the book. Now I like to show, this is the book, which this is my first book during COVID, during the COVID lockdown period, and this is the book. I use Sumi ink here on indigo dye, indigo. It's all Facebook images actually. This one man from from Lamding to Silchar, he came by train line on foot because there is no train at that time. So 15 days he walked through the very tough terrain. Lot of images, some monk inspired. It's a indigo dye accidental effect. In one horrific experience of train journey during COVID. One train from Mumbai to Manipur. So how the people experience the trauma in the train, that I in the Facebook page, I read this and did this drawing. One river dolphin is there. So this one, images of river dolphin died due to oil splash in one district called place called Tinsukia. So a lot of river dolphin died due to crude oil. This drawing I did this at that time. Um, This is the you can see this one images. This is the installation, tribute installation with Nilmani Fukan. I use the same smoke in some of my the pages. It's all done by dust color, and and the title made by in linocut tribute like this. It's okay.
It's wonderful, sir.
Thank you.
And actually, to sum up the evening, I have a few things that came to me as you presented, and we were, seeing you share with us the entire whatever today, a small percentage of the work that you have churned out in all these years. It is just a little presentation, I would say. We should have many editions of this, wherein you will be talking much more about the other kinds of works also you have been doing. And what touched me from your works is that love for poetry. Your love for poetry, it's like up there and center. And it's a sensitive, you're so sensitive in the portrayal of events when it could be environmental, it could be history, heritage, culture, and the dark past of the land that you've been living in. All this has touched you so much, and everything has just come out into so many different works for so many years. And also the expertise that you have achieved over being curious about the material, using the right material, learning to use the material and the paints and the dyes and the what not. It's all very hands-on and a lot of dedicated practice. So that's my takeaway from this is the kind of dedication with which you have worked, and your innate sensitiveness to respond to each and every small or big event around you, which might or might not affect you personally, but then you have a voice that says through these words. So that's my takeaway. And it has been so overwhelming to see so many different kinds of works. It'll take a while for me to assimilate and understand each of these things. So that's my heartfelt feeling. And right now we'll throw the room open for discussion, question answers. I mean, feel free. People feel free to interact. And yeah, anybody has questions?
There is some question in chat box. Um, um, One Porter, sir, please tell me about the experience from your early days that is still a sweet memory for your event today. And I could you suggest, please share your valuable suggestion for us as budding artists to be successful in this career path. Actually, I have some sweet memory in my childhood or my youth during where in my Santiniketan days when I joined there. Actually, in Santiniketan, more rural kind of setting. That thing I could not enjoy there. And because I'm born and brought up in a urban kind of semi-urban or urban in Guwahati city actually. And there in Santiniketan, my work is middle class household and more concentrating on the interior. I'm mainly work in tempera medium on that rice paper. I did some tempera painting there, and some people are not happy with my works, but and also in my second year, I'm thinking to choose printmaking there. And my teacher, I've got printmaking, but due to my health at the time, I very much suffered with something, and I hospitalized for 3 months. And the doctor advised me to not to work hard works. So instead of printmaking, I have to take painting. And there I made this kind of interior based some painting. And then in my masters, I think to shift to Baroda and apply for it. And that time I show my work to Gulam Sheikh sir, and he guided me that your work is totally okay. You do, you continue, and um, and with this with that inspiration, and also my teacher KG Subramanian, he also inspired me in Santiniketan days, and about lot of guidance from him actually in terms of color, how we can use the bright color in my painting. Because when I have joined in Santiniketan, my till the second year, till third year, my work is mainly monochrome like this. And at that time, KG Subramanian guide me. You go to the outdoor, you can see the red color and also with green color along with blue color. You can pure red, pure blue. You can see there, and that thing inspired me quite a lot. And and also my art history teacher in Baroda, they also I have a lot of inspiration from them. And also there is a class called History of Painting that I had took by Ghulam Muhammad Sheikh, and those classes helped me a, uh, quite I think in my life actually. Uh, and yeah, I think in my student life, I read till pop art or abstract expressionism. After that which I read when I joined Assam University. I am teaching since 2009. I am teaching art history and both theory and practical classes I've taken. And I read these things and taught my students. So that thing is important actually. What is happening in 2000, 2001, what is happening 2000, during 90s, what is happening in India or West. That thing we have to know actually. And every time we are a learner actually. Then after that we can be a creator or teacher like this. So in my 61 year now, I'm towards 61. So I'm every time I want to see learn something.
Any questions?
Any question from?
Any questions from anybody would like, or you would
Um,
like to ask about any particular book or at all? Anything?
Good evening.
yes.
Good evening. I'm Neelam, currently a BFA student studying in Shantiniketan.
Very nice.
Uh, I have a question to Rajkumar sir about book art. I have seen we have already seen your amazing works and how you interpreted poems and book art together. That is really amazing to
Thank
witness
you.
those kind of works. Actually, my question is about the archival and documentation art. Actually,
Yeah.
the question is about that how we can interpret art with textual and image documentation or archival data with book art.
I think it is very necessary actually. Uh, if you collaborate with someone or with the permission of the poet or the writer, then that archival thing is spontaneously happening actually. So that thing with both way the permission is needed. So that I I think that thing is necessary. So both the collaboration is necessary. Uh, when I did collaborated with Nilmani Fukan, I have taken permission. Always go to him that and then this poem I need. Then he give me the English translations also. That cooperation needed also actually. That for this the process of making the whole thing. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the answer.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any questions? Um, Actually, I had a question, Rajkumar sir.
Yeah, yeah.
When you spoke about your installation as Gandhiji, the Homo sapiens artist, and Mahatma. That does it come under installation or was it a performance art
Uh,
or somewhere in between?
it's first thing I have used my body as a tool, no?
Uh,
And also installation, I use the space
mm-hmm,
because they have given me as a concept of land and water.
mm-hmm,
Land and water in your native context. So for people of Calcutta, very learned people, very educated ones. So I like to show these things about what is happening in our place. So that thing I have done. I use the space. I
yeah,
take the opportunity.
yeah. So would it come under installation or
Yeah, I
would it
think
performance? Were you doing anything or were
yeah,
just static?
both
It can be
installation,
both.
performatic,
Yeah.
self-performatic
Huh.
installation.
Yeah. That's the thing.
But the main thing of the installation is the how you use the space.
Space. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And
Uh,
I also see these helicopter image coming repeatedly in couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
books.
In
So
that,
what about that? I want to know.
actually, during the devastating flood, no? Actually, the food packet dropped by that helicopter image.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that thing, 10 days, the horrific experience of the flood. We are waiting for the one pot of water, fresh
Mm.
water. So that is happening in our place.
Yeah. Yeah. In the other book
I've
that you
seen the
used the
helicopter from the naked
but
eye.
in the other book that you used the helicopter, it was for a different purpose, right?
Yeah. That one in the life in the time of coronavirus pandemic. This one is that one happening, the showering flowers to the doctors like this. That one image.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see I was very kind of touched by the using the same icon,
yeah,
saying different things in a different
mm,
context.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
beautifully brought through with a very little, it is
no,
just a wash. It's not even, there is
yeah,
no detailing, but the ambience in which it is being used
mm, mm,
changes the meaning completely.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was one thing I really, really liked in your works. And even
Actually,
the
but I
train
don't want
work.
to glorify it, but
Yeah.
I'm showing the context and the
Yes.
timing. What is
Yes.
happening at the time?
Yeah, this I'm saying, you know why? Because all of us are getting into book art and this thing. So some of these subtle iconography and subtle elements that you can bring in a book. You need not have words, you need not have big or very detailed illustrations of things, but just a small bringing in some element actually changes the meaning or adds to the meaning,
Yeah.
whatever it does. So that is seen in your work very beautifully. Time and again I have observed those little additions which actually takes the book to another level. That's one thing I really liked about the uh, thing. Yeah, and of course the poetry, um, how you bring the imagery and poetry together is wonderful. Yeah. Anybody else having any questions, or you want to discuss any particular thing with him? Nobody?
Thank you, Sukanya. Thank you, Saradi, for your comment.
So should we end the session with a vote of thanks by Pranjit?
Yeah. Payal
Yeah.
Devnath, Nikhileswar Barua, Anirban Dhar, Sinivasan MR.
So you can take over, Pranjit.
Yeah, sir, it is really inspiring for me as it is a pleasure, and I would like to, inform all the audience that I'm one of the students of him. I started my career under his guidance in Assam University. Then I moved to like Bangalore University. He is the one who showed me the path that I could go to the printmaking, and I could continue my studies, and whatever that that the grades that I got, one of the very pioneer guides among that, Rajkumar sir, is there, and I'm so grateful, sir. Thank you so much. I'm completely actually overwhelming
Welcome.
in this point. I don't want to say too much, but yes, I would like to address certain things as we are very new into this area, and then we are actually try to investigating the entire journey of the book art artist in India, pan India. Among that, I'm so happy to see your journey also as you have started. There are one very newly edition which I have actually gone through with my research. I would like to also add that. I think, sir, you remember that throughout my PhD actually coursework, there was a paper called research-based project. During
Yeah,
that, I have added your journey as well, where my area was like complete visual design and publication, chronological publication area, and how the commercialized context actually happens. So I
yeah,
would like to address to everybody that you are one of the pioneers along with I think the very like Toriko sir and also Nani Barbuzeri sir, or few of them. Then along with that, you are the only one who have actually incorporated text with the printmaking, which is very manual based, graphics based actually books
mm,
and the publication demands. So even though the demands became very high, but you were unable to fulfill because of its manual. So that's what you said during that time. But it has a always has a beauty. So that I have addressed in my research, and I'm so happy to see your exploration, material exploration, and how you have gone through it. Your contextualizing the entire narration, like visual narration, and open a space to the viewers so that they can engage. I believe we this is a very high time for us to educate our entire nation about
yeah,
visual literacy,
Yeah.
where there is a lack of knowledge how to read a visual. It is actually not only important for the artist fraternity, but apart from that, all the field they could bring as a elective, whereas NEP has already actually considering few elective or interdisciplinary courses, so that we can educate them how to read a visual. It is a very big tough. I mean, I also don't know how it can be possible for them, but yes, slowly this can be a breeze. Book art can be a breeze for them, where they can interact, where they can contextualize and learn some different information, and try to read by understanding about the visuals.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think there is a huge scope, where apart from India there are other places which has already started, probably the Middle East and also the European like continents, they are actually already started. So I think, sir, India, it is a high time for us to just work together and then like to contribute I mean, like, effectively. And thanks a lot, sir. Along with that, I would like to thank you, and entire our team is very grateful to have you. I'd like to address our team also. I would like to address our team as well. Like our PV sir is there, one of the core committee member. And then again, Samila ma'am, one of the founder member. Vasan sir is there. Vasan sir is
Yeah.
also one of our founding member. Then Rajkumar sir, we are considering as our mentor, because he has been mentoring us from last 2 to 3 years. It is an amazing journey working with him. Very subtle, never talks. Because today we realize why he didn't talk much, because his work talks a lot. I think that's the best part for all of us. And thank you so much, sir, for guiding us. And
Thank
we need to
you.
work together. And yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Yeah, yeah. Happy to see all of you. Yeah. And have a wonderful evening to all of you. Thank you. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, ma'am. Over to you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everybody for this lovely evening that you joined, and then it made our day so beautiful because we got to hear Rajkumar sir and also to be in company of all of you. So hope to see you all again in our next edition sometime. Keep following us in all our social media and website for details on book art exhibitions and stuff. So signing off here. See you. Good night. Have a great
Namaste.
weekend.